at night, at night, day and night. I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain.
Outside in the lobby, show me something, keep it soft and tell nobody in your city, smoke exotics. Spin it slow, yeah, and you know what I want, yeah. Okay, y'all, so it's skincare time. We're gonna do skincare before we do our makeup and put on our wig. So this is pretty much how my skin is looking. I've been breaking out really bad right here. I don't know if I thought it was hormonal. I thought it was hormonal, but recently I was like, hold on. If it was hormonal, it would be on both sides. So lately I realized that it just had to, like, I sleep on this side, and it was I had got new pillowcases. So I need to definitely wash my pillowcases way more often. So it's kind of clearing up. It's not as bad as it was. Just had a little breakout there because I was just on my cycle. But we need to clean up our brows. We're gonna clean up the skin. I need to shave my face. I haven't shaved my face in a while. I don't really grow hair, but just to like get a smooth like application. And we're gonna do a mask. So yeah, so the cleanser, because you want to shave on a clean face. Do not shave on a dirty face. That's nasty. That's just nasty. So the cleanser I've been loving is the Urban Skin RX Even Tone Cleansing Bar. Looks like this, and it comes with like a little pad. And y'all, this has really like transformed my skin. I haven't been like using it as frequently as I should, but when I was using it as frequently, it was really clearing up my skin really fast. So if you have like dark marks or anything, try this. It's from Amazon, so I'm gonna leave it down below. And y'all, look how like it suds up so good. I love it. So we're gonna cleanse the skin. I don't have a lot of blackheads. I think I got two like around my nose, and we're gonna get those out, okay? Because they don't belong here. Really cleanse the brows because we're going to shape them. I'm learning about myself, and like I'm learning what actually makes me happy and what I actually enjoy filming. And I love filming like get ready with me's. Like, and looking back at it, it's like that's really what started my channel, when I was doing makeup and hair all the time. And then kind of vlogs just came into the picture, but I can do this every day. Like, I can film you and get ready with me every day. I need to start filming more on TikTok. So I like to use like a paper towel to dry off my face. Don't use a towel because towels they hold bacteria. So I just like to use a paper towel. I saw these like face towels from Amazon that I've been meaning to get, but look how my skin looks now. It's already like brighter and like less dull. So it looks really good. So to shave, you want to make sure you're using a good oil, good oil, okay? Because you do not want to shave your face dry. You will cut yourself and you will look crazy, okay? And that's not the move. So I'm going in with this Teamy Repair tea infused oil. Y'all, I need to get me some more, but honestly, when I shave my face or do my eyebrows, I either use this or this, but I like to use the labels off, but this is Cocoa Plum. Cocoa Plum has the most vitamin C in any fruit, so it's really, really good for your skin. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, a lot of people that say my skin looks good is because of this. It's literally because of this. I had put so many women onto this. I've talked about it a few times on my channel, but not too much because, just not too much. But other than that, I really like to use this because it gives me a good slip and it just feels so good on the skin. So we're gonna add this all over the skin, and you're going to need a lot. So don't really like rub it in just kind of like lightly put it on your skin because you want it to like really, really sit on top of your skin. So just really get this on. Just make sure you're like, you should look greased up, okay? Okay, so let me zoom you guys in. Ooh, this is just, y'all in my business. Oh my God. This is giving too much HD for me. So what I like to do is just kind of comb them up. Kind of comb them out the way, comb them in place. So I just get really, really close. And I just lightly, this razor is so sharp. I just lightly start getting a line going. Like this. And just take your time, and I like to just kind of go like this instead of swiping because I feel like you have a little more control that way. So, and then I like to go the opposite way, just kind of under the arch to get most of those little bitty hairs up. Y'all, I have not gotten my eyebrows done and I don't know how long. Like, it's been years. I literally do my eyebrows myself, and you can save money too and do your eyebrows yourself as well. It's really not that hard. So just go in little bitty strokes. Oh my God, this is so satisfying. And always don't go down. Like, stop right before you think you should. Because sometimes just the hairs kind of build up and you will end up taking off your whole brow. And at that point, sis, don't say, don't blame it on me. Wipe it off. If you kind of maintain your shape, it won't be so hard for you to like keep them clean. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed when I stopped getting waxed, when I stopped getting my brows waxed, they actually grew back thicker. Like, my brows used to be super thin. So if you struggle with like thin brows or your brows not growing, maybe the problem is you need to stop getting your brows waxed so they can actually grow back in. And y'all, I got this like razor kit from CVS, and they're really sharp and they're really good. It comes with 3 razors, so it comes with this big one, the one I just shown you, and it comes like with a really little one, but they're super sharp, so be careful. So what you want to do is like stretch your skin out, pull your skin, and I like to start like right at my sideburns, because I do have really like long sideburns. So I just like to start up here, and we're just gonna start lightly shaving. And like I said, be careful because these razors are really sharp. So the point of this is to basically, it's called dermaplaning, but if you go get it done like by like an esthetician, they're gonna use like a real razor. But it's supposed to help you kind of just remove dead skin. That's why you need a good like oil-based oil or serum, so the razor really glides. Oh, it already feels so smooth. Oh my God, it feels so good. See, I haven't done this in so long. Now you can kind of tell the difference in the skin, how brighter it is right here versus right here. Oh God. Let me start this side. So I also like to go on my nose a little bit because your nose can kind of get clogged up. So I just lightly go on my nose and make sure you are careful. I just kind of just go on the bridge. We're just gonna do the forehead a little bit. My forehead is normally kind of clear, but I haven't did this in a while, so. So at this point, I like to do a hydrating mask. So I'm gonna go in with the Iborian Bamboo Water Lock mask. And it's just gonna kind of add a little bit of hydration back into the skin. And after this, we're gonna do some aloe gel just to kind of reset and cool down the skin. And then, yeah. Y'all, this mask, I've been using this mask for years. Ooh, see, I can already feel the tingle. Oh my God, but it kind of just resets the skin. Ooh, it's gonna burn in some places, but it's gonna cool down. It's really just cooling down the skin. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes and then rinse it off, and then we're gonna come back and just put some aloe on the skin before we apply foundation, well, makeup. The best thing is to do this just let your skin breathe, not to put makeup right on it, but we got stuff to do. So, hey, I'm just showing you guys a lot of my skincare secrets and techniques because you guys always ask, and I noticed I don't really share a lot of the stuff that I do to my skin, so I'm just giving you guys the rundown, okay? So now we're gonna go in with this Urban Hydration Soothing and Cooling Aloe Vera Leaf Daily Moisturizer Face and Body Gel. So I'm just gonna take some on the skin and just really work that in, and I'm gonna just let this sit. Stop. I'm gonna just let this sit on the skin while we get into the hair, and then we will be ready for makeup. Ooh, so good. So I noticed I pricked myself in the front of my brow, which I typically do a lot because the way I have to angle the razor to get there, I always cut myself a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. We live, we move. So yeah, you want to get that all in there. Oh, this feels so good on the skin. I actually use this when I shave or when I near my body, which I'll do. I'm gonna do a night routine, I'm gonna do a shower routine and show you guys my body care or body routine. So yeah, so Urban Hydration also has this Bright and Balance. So the same brand, Urban Hydration, has the same kind of formula in a face toner, so it's more liquidy. So I just put it in my hand and kind of use it as an essence. So I just really just go like this. I don't use a pad or anything. And if I constantly use these products, especially with the brightening cleanser, my skin be whoa. When y'all see my skin looking real good, it's really because of these 3 products in that Cocoa Plum. It makes my skin look so good. So we're gonna get in a wig. So shout out to Ali Grace again for sponsoring today's video. So the wig came in this little baggie. It came with this instructional sheet, and what else goodies? Oh, and it also came with one of these elastic bands, and I love that brands have been putting these in because I used to use a scarf, but these are so much better. And I like how it's personalized. I like how this one is black too, because I feel like the color ones kind of get dirty quicker. So And it's basically just an elastic band for you to melt your lace. So you put it on like this to melt your lace. And honey, it works. So the wig that we will be using today or applying today is this wig right here. It is a closure unit. So it looks like this. The knots are not bleached, but Allie Grace has really thin lace and their knots are really, really small. So you really don't need to bleach it. And especially because it's a closure, unless you give baby hairs and all of that to it, I don't feel the need to bleach closures. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it without bleaching. It's been a while since I actually bleached knots. So it just depends. So this cap is really stretchy. It comes with the clips. So you have the clips in here and of course your adjustable straps. So with the closure, I don't do like the ball cap method. I just do this. And I just took off a closure wig. So this one is already kind of prepped and ready to go. So with the closure wig, of course you're gonna need your wig cap, but you're only going to like put your bronzer kind of where the closure is going to be and where the part is going to be. It's so much easier and so much simpler to apply than like a frontal. So I do this, I do spray a little spray. And y'all, if y'all been watching my last videos, y'all know that I am obsessed. I am obsessed with this Tresemme spray. Out of all the years of me doing wigs, y'all, this has been the best spray ever. Mainly because I like to take my wigs off at night. I'm not like a wig holder, but this does last for like 3 days. I'm not a sweater, so I can't really, you know, get what you want that. So I'm gonna just put a little bit down just to hold the cap down. But what I like about this spray is it's super thin. It's like a mist. You get like a mist instead of like a really harsh spray out. And since it's a mist, it dries so much faster. And I feel like you can layer it for a better hold, but it doesn't get like really sticky. It doesn't get like really like gunky or like it doesn't have a lot of residue, and it has like a good hold. Like I'm telling y'all, like y'all need this. Y'all need it. Need it. So I'm gonna blow dry that a little bit. Oh, so what you want to do is put some foundation or powder. So here's the trick. You can use powder when the knots are already bleached because you just need a tint. But when the knots are not bleached, I recommend you using a liquid so it kind of seeps and kind of catches onto those knots. Does that make sense? I hope so. So I'm gonna go in with some foundation. Really kind of focus this like right where the hairline is. And I'm doing a middle part, so I'm gonna make sure I go down the middle. But depending on how you want it, I don't feel the need of doing the whole thing, like, but hey, you do you, a boo-boo. And I'm gonna take the clip and go right under this cap. It shouldn't move where it's at in the front because you sprayed it down, but it helps get really close to the hairline, and you can just pull out a little bit of your natural hair like this and just kind of comb over. That way if it like, you know, see, you won't be able to tell. So take this and go under with the comb, and then make sure it's behind your ear. Pull out just some of your hair, because I mean the hair is going to be down, but it just helps conceals. And I like to grab and pull. So grab and pull like this. And don't go like, make sure you're probably like an inch back. Don't go like, don't be plucking right here, like pluck behind the hairline. Believe me when I say, or you're gonna be looking crazy, sis. And I'm here to help you out. I am here to help you out. So as you look at that, y'all see how easy that plucking is when you just pluck from the back. Here's where the tricky part comes in. You want to do your part, like especially if you're gonna do a middle part, you want to do your middle part and see if you need to pluck some more. Oh, look at that middle part the first time. Oh, don't play with me when it comes to this parting. Let's give him part the Red Sea, honey. Don't play with me. Like, y'all, look at, like, literally. It's literally perfect. I'm gonna turn my curling arm on because I need to, I'm gonna wax it down. I need to grow up, like big time. Y'all, I literally hate when the taste of hairspray gets in my mouth. Like I be wanting to barf, okay? Hey, who texting me? Y'all, don't nobody be studying my phone until I start doing stuff. Like nobody wants to, like when I'm just chilling, I don't hear from nobody. Soon as I start doing something, you used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Like the hotline be blinking. Like, I don't get it. Like, do y'all just know that I'm busy and you just want to mess with me? What's tea? Okay, y'all, so before I pluck or lay anything down, I have to get this frontal flat. It's just my technique. It's what I like to do. I know some people like to spray down and do all that stuff first, but no. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. All right, y'all, my camera had ran out when I did this side. So what I like to do is like go in and part it. You should only have to do this like 3 times. So that was the first time. This is the second time. So I just go in and then I go in with a wax stick. And then I don't have like a hot comb right now, which I don't really mind, because what I do is I take the comb and like smooth it out with the wax, and then I go in with my T3 curling iron, and y'all, this thing get flat. If anything, T3, they need to make a hot comb. They need to make a hot comb, because girl, it would be so good. And then comb her down. Comb her down. Hold her down. Texas hold. And they're just gonna smooth this out. And be careful because this thing does get super hot. Super hot. Alrighty, y'all, so we got her super flat, ready to go. So I'm gonna pull this a little closer to my skin. And we're gonna go under and over. So I like to cut this whole like piece off right here though. And I'm just using a razor. I'm just kind of, yeah, be careful because y'all, I have cut myself so many times doing this, like this. I like to just pull it down so you don't cut yourself. But then make sure you get this big chunk off at the end. I want that to show. And y'all, look how that looks. I haven't even like did nothing for real. And then I'm gonna spray on top. And this is why it's best to just go ahead and cut the lace. And then we're going to lay it down with this strap, honey. So stretch it out, get it good and tight. As tight as you can get it. And then I'm going to blow dry the hair to get some of these waves out so it holds the curls that I want to do. So the girlies right here. The girlies on Instagram said they wanted a bust down. So we're going to straighten this hair. I was gonna cut it and curl it, but we finna give a vibe because I just immediately thought about not Sarah Jessica I thought about Sarah Jakes Roberts. Oh my God, her name is so hard to say fast. I can't even. But I thought about this sermon that she did like maybe a month ago, and she had this pretty like long like 30-40 inch bust down. And it was so pretty. And I typically do not wear straight hair. I'm not like a straight hair girly. But we're gonna get into it. Okay. I need some new flat irons. Like, I feel like if you guys can, oh, you know what? I know a lot of people use like the Baby Bliss flat irons, and I had those, but Humpty Dumpty wanted to step on them and break them. And Humpty Dumpty is me. Y'all, it was just one time I was just doing wigs back to back, and if you know, as a content creator, when you're filming, it's just stuff everywhere, and they just so happen to fall on the floor, and I stepped on them and broke them, and that was like 2 years ago. I just never bought new ones because I've always had these gold hot ones, which they work good. But if you guys can recommend some flat irons, let your girl know. So I feel like the best straight hair is just like no product. So you get the body. So I am gonna use the chasing method because I feel like that just works better. Alright, so we're just gonna take our time and chase as we pass. Dang, that just made me think about, y'all, I wrote a song called Run and Chase. It's like a almost like a reggae song. I just thought about it. But the song, when I wrote the song, it was about like running and chasing in a relationship, like the runner and chaser dynamic in a relationship. It's so good. I can't wait to like record songs. Oh my God, this flat iron's so good. Look at that. Oh, so flat. Somebody need to take me to dinner. I read my horoscope. I read like a little post for like fire signs on Instagram earlier, and it said that for March that fire signs are going to like have a lot of suitors. So what yeah, you know what would be so cool? Okay, maybe this won't be cool, but maybe it's the idea. Like, if one of my subscribers set me up on a blind date, that would be so funny. I love when people do that. Like, I feel like the best relationships you're ever gonna find or kind of be in when you're like when you're actually like looking to be in a relationship is the ones that are recommended by like those you love, like your family and your friends. It's like the best. So if you're single out there, ask some of your family and friends, do they know somebody to hook you up with? Because I've heard that's the best way to go about it. I'm trying to do like really thin sections to make sure it's really straight, but I'm gonna get back to y'all when I get halfway done, because I'm not gonna do this all on camera. It's ridiculous. This is not live. I slick when I get on live while I finish this up real quick. Alrighty, y'all, so I did this side, I flat ironed this side. Look how good it looks. The shine is so pretty, it's so flowy, and just whoo. I did spray a little bit of Tresemme for the of this spray for the flyaways, and y'all, that's why I love that spray, because it looks so, it's so soft. Like the mist is so soft, so it does what it needs to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this side.
Gonna make your body wet. Make your body scream, ah yeah. Make you think of naughty things. On me, on you. Yeah, what it's gonna be. Make your body wet. Come on. Make your body scream, yeah. Come on.
Ooh. Alrighty, y'all, time for the reveal. Unique. I don't know why I got that song in my head. But y'all, this looks so good. I cut like a slight layer in the front, like literally slight layer, just so it can have some type of, movement, you know? Cute. Cute. All right, so now it's time for makeup. Ooh, I'm just loving this. I want to do like a very like soft glam. Very soft glam. So, let me spray it. Just a little more. All right, y'all, so it is makeup time. I'm actually going to sit down for this part because I like to like really take my time with my beats. Okay, so, and I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to walk you guys through it because you guys, press-ons is fun until like hair gets caught underneath. Like I literally hate that. Listen, y'all. So yeah, let's do the beat. Okay, so we're gonna start off with skin prep. So I just used a little bit of Aquaphor healing ointment with a little bit of Nivea cream. So make sure you go in with a good amount of moisturizer depending on your skin type. So for primer today, I have been loving to mix these two primers. Well, this is a primer for Rare Beauty. It's their illuminating primer, but this is an illuminating moisturizer from MAC. This is Scrub Cream. It is, I believe, their lightest shade, which is pink light. They have darker shades for darker skin tones, but I suggest you go up a shade because I feel like if you get something that matches your skin too much, you don't really like see it through the foundation. If that makes sense. So I'm just taking one pump of each. So one pump of primer and then like the equivalent amount of the scrub cream. And we're just going to add it on again. And I like to just focus it in the center because that's where most of the light to be. As you can see, you can even see it. Like you can see that it literally looks like white in the center of my face. But Just bear with me. Everything's gonna make sense and blend out in a second. I normally take like my skin tone concealer, but in a warmer shade to color correct. But I'm gonna lay down my foundation first and then just use this on top in places that I feel like is a little darker. Because I normally put it underneath, but I feel like if I do my foundation first, maybe I won't really need to do that much. So I'm going in with the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation. The pump on here is not as great. And I like to go in with the stiffening brush first and just kind of stiffle this all over the skin. Focus the product in the center of the face. That's where you want most of the coverage, depending on your skin. Like I'm breaking out right here, so I'm gonna put a little more extra loving right there and right here. But typically, especially when I do makeup on others, you just focus the product in the center and just kind of blend out. Go in with my beauty blender and just start to press this in. And this foundation is like medium to buildable. You can definitely get it to like a nice, like I won't say like full, but you can get it to like a medium full coverage because it's not as liquidy, so you can really get a nice coverage on it if you wanted to. But I like just a thin layer of foundation, so this is how it should look. So now I'm just gonna go in with this Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Toffee. So I'm gonna go under my eyes a little bit and then around my mouth. And like I said, I normally do this under the foundation, but I just want to try it over today. I let this sit for a little while and we're just gonna go ahead and blend it out. Oh yeah, I like how this looks on top of the foundation, so much better. And I feel like I use less product also, because it just adds the coverage where you need it. So now we're gonna work on sculpting the face. I don't really like to contour per se. I just like to like really sculpt and bronze the face. So I like to just dip this brush in here. This is the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques. So I'm gonna have to move this. Let me start on this side. So I go like right above the natural. So if you guys can see, this is like my natural contour. I go right above it, honey. And I just literally work that product up like this. And you want to really get into that hairline. Just work that product up. And you don't need a lot. That's why I don't like swipe anymore. Y'all know how like sometimes people swipe. I used to do it, so don't feel bad if you still do it. But I'm telling you, this is how I do makeup on set. When I work on set, this is how I do it. Like really seamless, really like makeup artistry, not like makeup enthusiast. Because I feel like makeup enthusiasts and makeup artists do makeup completely different. So I just did makeup on a set recently, really last month. And I was like, wow, like I haven't done my personal makeup like this in a while. So I was like, let me try it out. I haven't done it in a while. And I miss it. It just looks so good, like so good. I like to go under the lip a little bit. Above the lip, Cupid's bow a little bit. We're gonna go right here on the tip of the nose. I try not to contour, or I try not to like put too much on my nose because my nose is already like naturally small, but I go in and I push this in the front of the brow. And you're gonna see how we're gonna carve it out. So if you have a hard time contouring your nose, trust me when I say, just do this. So now we're gonna go in with concealer. So I like to go in with a lighter, like more creamier concealer first, and then a thicker concealer. So I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer in the shade Tan. And we're just going to put this on the chin a little bit. I haven't been liking a lot of contour on our tan above the lip. And we're literally going to sculpt out this area. Go around the nose. This is typically, I've always, piece of hair. I've always kind of done this. I like to keep my concealer real tight in the center of my face. So on the sides of the nose. Nose. And then we're going to literally go straight across the brow. And then down. Up. And then here's the trick. I want to take this up on the side of the nose and go right here like that. This is what's going to help. Go ahead and carve out that nose. This is the placement that I like on my skin. So we're going to go ahead and blend this out. And just make sure you're doing like light pats because you don't want to take away too much of the product. So like that's why I like barely try to hit the skin. And then you want to make sure it's blended out really well. So yeah, don't worry about blending this out like too much because you're gonna blend it out when you like do your eyeshadow and your brows and all of that. So just be patient with it. So now I'm gonna add some cream blush. I love this color. It's like a terracotta shade. And this is from Rare Beauty. So I'm just going high on the cheekbones here. And I'm going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender. And I like to really push it into the temples, like right up in here. That's where I like to get it. Make sure you get it all right up in here, really high. If you don't have high cheekbones, this will help you have the appearance of high cheekbones. I already do, so I just like to place stuff right. I've always liked to place my blush right here. And I just go a little bit into the eye on the side. So now we're gonna go in with like a lighter concealer that's a little more thicker to add some brightness. And this is the Yunnierose Grwm Radiant Concealer, one of my faves. And this is in the shade Caramel. So we're just gonna pop this right up in the center of the skin. So just really get it in, get it in, get it in. And I'm gonna put this right under the brow. And then kind of right up in here. And you'll see, I did not have to like conceal my brows. Y'all see how I do my brows and stuff. But I don't ever conceal my brows. Alright, so I like to go in with a pressed powder first. So I'm going in with this Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the shade Deep. So I like to just go get some on my Beauty Blender. It is. And I'm literally going to press this all over where the foundation is and where the concealer is. So not where the bronzer or blush is. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Laura Mercier Honey to set, and then I'm gonna go in with another powder to bake. So this is Laura Mercier Honey. Just gonna really get that under the eye and really press this powder in under the eye. And just press it everywhere you did the. So as you can see, we're all pressed down. So for bronzer, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the shade 3. And I'm just gonna lightly dust where that contour is. lightly. You do not need a lot. And this is why I like focus on just really focusing on my placement and like blending everything out. Because once you do this, like once you do your powders with your bronzer and your blush, you shouldn't have to add a lot if you do what you need to do. If you set it up good. And that is what's going to make your makeup look the best because you're using less powders. For blush, I'm going in with Paradise Venus from Pat McGrath. Love this color. And I like to start right here on with my blush. And then I go down. But I like to start really high, just even getting it into the crease. And I just really work that color like this. It's always how I've done my blush. And I just always like this placement. It's so much better. It just looks so good. Because we're going to place like a brightening powder down. So don't worry if you feel like it's too much. I'm using Precisely my brow pencil from Benefit. Oh, while I do my brows, I do want to talk to you guys about something. Because one of my subscribers, one of the Rosettes gave me a topic, and she wanted me to talk about how to motivate yourself, or how to, like, you know, stay motivated. I am not really, I'm not really good at self-motivating. I'm the type of person, like, I need a goal. Like, I have to have some type of goal. I have to be working towards something to actually, like, get up and work. But I will say lately, I've kind of been in a different mindset. Like, I used to always I used to always kind of go about life. I used to go about life as a lover. I don't know if you guys heard the term, but a lot of people say, like, this world is 50-50. It's people that was raised off of love, and it's people that was raised off of survival. Okay, my camera keeps running hot. Y'all know how these Sonys do, but it's people that was raised off of love, and it's people that was raised off of survival, or even vice versa, and they just choose what they choose. I've noticed lately that a lot of people are just running off of survival. Like, a lot of people are just surviving. Like, they're not really living their life. They're just literally surviving. So I feel like lately I've just had to come to terms with that's just how the world is. Like, everybody is trying to survive. Everybody is trying to be successful. Everybody is trying to become something. Everybody is just, like, you know, chasing the bag and all this stuff. So for me now, I feel like that, me realizing that just has helped me become a little more motivated to just do what I need to do, because I'm like, okay, nobody cares about how sweet you are. Nobody cares about your heart. Nobody cares about you helping people. Nobody cares about none of that. Most people are, like I said, they're surviving, they're living off survival. So I feel like I had to just come to terms and accept that about reality and about life. So it is what it is. So brows are done. Quick and brows. I do my brows in like 30 seconds. So quick brows, they are done. So we're going to go on and do the eye look. All right, so we're gonna do a pretty smoked out look. So we're gonna go in with some liner first. Y'all haven't did liner in a while, so bear with me. So now we're gonna go in with a brown shade. I'm going in with the shade right here. And we're just going to kind of smoke this out. I just want to press it in and just really smoke it out, honey. So I'm gonna go in with this nude, like brown shade from this nude palette from Huda Beauty. And I'm just gonna go right on top and just really kind of blend this out. All right, y'all, so I finished up the eyes. I'm gonna take this pigment from Too Faced. I don't even know if they still sell this, but I like it, so I'm still use it. It's like a pretty, like, almost like a starlight shimmer. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger, and we're just gonna put it on the eyelid like this. Ooh, pretty. Oh, okay, that's maybe a little too much. You gotta be real careful with this because it's like, it's real pigmented, so take your time. Shout out to Kiss for sending me these lashes. These are the Lash Couture Masterpiece Hot Couture. So pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these on. Oh, this is so pretty. All right, we're gonna do lips. We're almost done, almost done, almost done. So I'm going in with Makeup Forever Limitless Brown. And then we're gonna go in with Fenty Beauty's lip paint in the shade Button. Like literally, that's all you need. And for gloss, I'm going in with the Pat McGrath Divine Rose Gloss. Alright, so you guys, if you're new here, I don't use highlighter. If you've been here, you know it's tea. So I go in with this Skin Balm. I put it on the back of my beauty blender. Oh, actually, I need to set my face first. So I'm going to set my face with the Professional Super Setter. And while the skin is still wet, I go in with this balm on the high points of my skin. So I don't use highlighter, I use this. And once your makeup kind of settles, it just gives your makeup this like nice glowy look. You can kind of already tell, but it just looks so good. And it looks much better in person. Alrighty, y'all, so here's the finished makeup. The makeup turned out so like, it's really the makeup for me. Like, I feel like my makeup haven't looked this good in a minute. Like, my makeup always look good. But I feel like, I don't know, everybody that voted Bust Down, y'all kind of ate with this because I haven't had straight hair in so long and I just feel, I don't know, this is just, y'all can see I'm like looking, I'm like, hey. I'm like really looking in the mirror. This is cute. I'm really feeling this straight hair. Like, this is a vibe. Oh my God. I really want to host like a makeup class. That's something that's still on the little makeup artist inside me. I still want to like host a like big makeup class. If you guys would be interested, let me know because I would love to do it. But this just looks so good. Okay, so let's see what we are wearing. Alrighty, y'all. So I have this like Zara dress. It's like a sleeveless like look, and I have these like boots that I think I'm gonna pair with it. But I don't know, I feel like this would be cute. Okay. Oh, I forgot how tight this was. Ooh, man. I wish I could find my shapewear, but it really doesn't look that bad, actually. Just put on a nice little top. Let me take this one Oh my God, I hate when the watch leaves like, I hate when your Apple Watch leaves like this like weird ripple effect. But we're about to put on a new watch. I got this new watch from JBW. So we're about to put her on. All right, y'all, so here she is. This is the watch. I do have a 10% off coupon code. I will leave it linked down below. I believe it's Yunny10 or something like that, but I'll leave it down below. So this is the Crystal 28. I have the gold one. So pretty. I love this. Literally fits my wrist perfect. I have a really small, tiny wrist and it fits perfectly. So we're gonna put this on my left. Gotta keep the watch on the left because I'm always right. Cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. It's like cute and dainty, but it's very similar. It's very similar to the style of the Cartier watch, and I think it's so cute. So this is how it looks. I have like just my earrings on, my little Fendi earrings and Louis Vuitton earrings. So yeah, we're gonna put on these boots. You guys can't see, but I'm gonna show you guys. It's like these boots right here, but I'm gonna show you guys the whole look in a minute. But these boots are so hard to put on. All right, first off, I am sucking it in a little bit, but even still, the body is bodying, okay? Alrighty, y'all, so I forgot I had this like trench coat ordeal, but it's kind of cute. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling the vibes. Okay, so I like this, it's cute, it's doing a little something. So for fragrance, I'm gonna show you guys fragrance. So for fragrance, we're going in with the Dossier Fruity Oak Moss or Oak Moss. This is supposed to be inspired by Creed Adventures for Her. And y'all, this stuff smells amazing. It smells so good. Like, y'all, it smells amazing and it lasts so long. Like, it really does smell like the Creed. Oh my God. But it's a little sweeter than the Creed, which I like. It's just, oh my God, y'all, this, like, I have friends that have a lot of Dossier. I've smelled a lot of Dossier fragrances and this has to be hands down my favorite one. So if you've been looking for a Dossier fragrance, I have a coupon code for this as well, so I will link everything down below for you guys. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of show you guys the finished look and we're out the door. Alrighty, y'all look at the makeup. You guys can see how that like gloss bomb kind of settled into the skin. Y'all need everything, okay? Y'all need the whole beat. The whole entire beat. So this is the finished makeup. Y'all, excuse my TV on the floor. I literally just moved into this apartment, so I had to put my TV up. But hey, it is what it is. So we have this look. Alrighty, y'all, so here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to Ali Grace again for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Love you.